Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. So I woke up this morning at about 5 a.m. because the cat that my fiance and I are looking after started jumping and meowing all over us very early in the morning. I woke up groggily and said, "Before sunrise, he is your son." And Amy got up and fed him. And I thought it was apt after I woke up. After waking up, the first thing I said was a quote from The Lion King. I thought it would be a good time to get into VoicePlay's cover of Be Prepared. Now, what excites me with this, I believe somebody said that Jeff is taking the lead, and I think that's going to bring a whole new aspect to the song. And there's the sort of line, the kind of melody in the song that's very, very bassy. Has always had a good level of sub bass to it, even in the original, the hum section. So I think with VoicePlay layered up, I think that as like a kind of as that kind of bass to the song, I think is going to sound really, really cool with harmonies and with real sub-bass depth to it. So I'm intrigued to see, and I know they all have a history with Disney, and yeah, I want to see what kind of new life they breathe into this song. Let's find out.
Your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are. Pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unaware. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher.
They're doing a fantastic job with the hyenas, with the acting, the facial expressions. It really feels like the characters and from the film. And I love, because the scene in this film is in the elephant graveyard, they're using kind of mouth percussion that's kind of reminiscent of bones. You know, if you were to kind of like drop bones or like hit bones together to make Foley or to make a percussion sound, it has a real sound to it, you know, and you know, they're getting all these kind of sounds that give this kind of elephant graveyard kind of feel to the music, which is really, really cool. It's a really nice touch, and Jeff doing the lead, bringing the bass in, it's so cool, isn't it? It's such a nice touch.
For sensational news, a shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues, and injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Hey, did you hear that? What's up? He's talking about the lion, yeah, the dad and the cub. I think I know him. What are we gonna do? We can turn him into a delicious stew. Ooh, then he'll pay his price. But who will be the king if we end his life? Well, not Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. No king, la, la, la. Could someone please explain this thing?
Idiots, I'll be the king.
Long live the king! It's great that we'll soon be connected, but the king will be all-time adored.
Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board.
The future is littered with prizes,
And though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is,
I've got to say, I love all the original stuff they're bringing. That little rap section, it kind of took on this A little bit like Encanto, Hamilton, that composer, kind of bringing in that sort of musical, onstage musical rap style. I think that's really cool, bringing it into this, and it kind of gives it a different quality. It gives it a more modern quality to the original, and I just like how they're making it their own. And my initial thoughts are with this is that Disney has to be considering hiring VoicePlay to do a soundtrack, right? Like working with a composer perhaps, but having them as the vocalists. I think if with the right story, with the right film, I think VoicePlay would do a really amazing job performing like a full Disney original soundtrack. You know what I mean? Like I'd really love for that to happen. I love the theatrics of it. I love the effort that's gone into the costumes and the set. It's everything is given 100%, isn't it? And yeah, their arrangements, they're just so interesting and clever. I like how they just bring all these different dimensions to, which is hard to do with a song that's so classic. You know, you can be afraid not to touch it, not to change it at all, because, you know, you're messing with greatness. You know what I mean? So it's more intimidating as an arranger or a composer to bring something new to a song like this, but they've really risen to the challenge and done an amazing job with this one.
Take certain duties on board.
The future is littered with prizes.
And though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me.
So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning. Decades of denial is simply wild.
The king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Use my teeth and ambitions are there. Be prepared.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are there. Be prepared. We'll be prepared for you. Sensational news. Tiptoeing nearer. Listen to teacher.
My YouTube went absolutely crazy then.
Caught unaware.
Still going crazy. Wants me to listen to it again. I want to listen to it again. Blur me an neck, sorry about that. Wow. I'd be very interested to know how animals kind of react to Jeff's bass voice. You know, if you went up to a lion and hit some of those low notes, I think a lion would be like, ooh, that's giving me a run for my money, you know? I thought this was a really cool cover. As a massive Lion King fan myself, it was a real treat, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end. I thought, yeah, as I say, they brought something really new to it. They kind of updated it, modernized it, and put that little VoicePlay flavor spice in there as well. Just a fun song, a fun cover. Great arrangement, and just, yeah, as always, voice is just incredible, production incredible. You can't really go wrong with VoicePlay, can you? They never miss. They never miss. What VoicePlay should I listen to next? Let me know in the comments. If you have a request, I have a buy me a coffee. If you enjoy my reaction videos, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like early access to videos, I have a membership. It's only $5 a month, and I'd love to see you in there. As always, everybody, that was awesome. Peace and love.